Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 40 of the University Challenge, and today we have a double header of league action as we take on Dundalk away from home, and 3 days later we play Cork City at home as we try and build some momentum in the league and get ourselves into the title challenge that we hope to have at the start of the season. Since the last video we played a number of games, so let's get down to catching up on them. And we started off with a Leinster Senior Cup quarter-final against our reserve team, and a bit of a weird game this, playing the reserves, but started off really strong. We went 3-0 up after half an hour, then conceded 2 goals within 2 minutes to be 3-2 at half time, and then just after half time we had the highlight of this game, which was this Cian Murphy finish. So Dylan Duffy here on the ball, Jack Keeney passing around, Luke Molyneux puts Cian Murphy through, and then just on the edge of the box chips the keeper. Brilliant finish, showing his confidence. He's really been confident at the start of the season, and great to see. That put us 4-2 up. Then Harvey O'Brien scored late on for a 5-2 win, which puts us into the semi-final of the Leinster Senior Cup, where we've been drawn against Bohemians. Then we took on Sligo Rovers in the league, and this was a real battle with them. They went 1-0 up just before the half-hour mark, but Tommy Lonergan equalised 5 minutes later. Then just after half-time they went 2-1 up, and they went 1-0 up, I should say, first, before Tommy Lonergan equalised. Then they went 2-1 up just after half-time, and then 2 minutes later Tommy Lonergan equalised again, and then the game finished 2-2. Disappointing to only get a point there. Played well and could only take a point. There was a 2-week break then before we took on St Pat's, and again a game we played well in and should have won, but actually went 1-0 down just before half time, and for the last 15 minutes we went full on route 1 because we were struggling to break down St Pat's. Thankfully Cian Murphy then scored with 11 minutes to go, and we had a number of chances late on but couldn't take them, and it ended 1-1. So it was back-to-back draws in the league, which was disappointing, but then we made up for it in the next game. With Shamrock Rovers, the big team when we started off at UCD, the champions at that stage, and we walloped them 7-1. A brilliant performance. Cian Murphy got the start in this game, scored a hat-trick. Tommy Lonergan came off the bench and scored 2. Demetrio McGlennon with goals 2. Just a brilliant performance. Club record win for us, and a record in the league as well. So a record-breaking day there against Shamrock Rovers. Followed it up with a 1-0 win against Cork City. Cian Murphy got the start in this game again, but didn't perform great. Brought on Tommy Lonergan, and he scored to give us the win. A game we completely dominated, 72% possession. Really strong performance, but we just couldn't get that finish until Tommy Lonergan came on. Thankfully he did score, and we got 3 points there. Then another game against Sligo Rovers, and this one was a much better performance from us. Tommy Lonergan with 2 goals in a 10-minute spell, put us 2-0 up at half time, and then we just held on. Really good performance, dominated again, and we were playing really good football at this stage. A great start to the season from us. That was 3 wins in a row. And then we took on Galway United, who, when we were taking them on, were bottom of the league with no points. So this, I thought, was a chance to rotate the team a bit and give players some game time, and it seemed to be working when Cian Murphy put us up just before the half hour mark 1-0. They equalised straight away, and then a penalty just before half time put them 2-1 up, and they held on for their first points of the season, and a real damaging defeat to us. Gave players a lot of that hadn't played much time, such as Larkin Healy and Dara Keane. Dylan Duffy got a game too, and no one really performed brilliantly. Maybe Dara Keane got an assist, but really surprising defeat and a real setback after that good run of form. And if we look at the league table, we'll see that we are in 3rd position on 17 points. We are 8 points behind Waterford with 2 games in hand, and we have yet to play Waterford too. So we're definitely in a good position. Would have liked to have the 3 extra points against Galway, but see, they're bottom with them, just that win. But disappointing, but at least we learned a bit about our depth, and we know who can come into the team in the future for if we need to change the team up a bit. So that's the catch up done, and we are in a good position in the league. It's been a good start. Let's get to the first game today and the lineup for that. Dundalk away, and here is the team. So here we are with the lineup for the game against Dundalk away from home. and we are going with our strongest lineup after that Galway result. Canate comes back into goals, Alex Dunn at right back, Lamb and Jones as a centre partnership, Greg Lee at left back, Sloggett holding midfielder against his former club Dundalk, Steedman and Dimitru in the centre, McGlennon on the right, Sean Brennan on the left, Tommy Lonning up front. Couple of options off the bench. Good to see our injuries that we had at the start of the season have eased up, and we are able to have good options on the bench, and hopefully we can change the game if needed, but hopefully it'll be just a case of resting players. Now let's get to the kick-off here in the league against Dundalk. On the way here at Oriel Park for this game, it will be great to get a win here and respond to that defeat to Galway and keep us closing that gap at the top of the table. Dundalk have been a team that have caused us trouble before in previous seasons, and this would show how much we've improved if we could get a win away from home to them. But with 5 minutes gone, it is 0-0. First highlight here is a corner kick for us. Sean Brennan to take it in towards Lamb, heads it just over. That was a good chance. He got to the front post first and got a free header, but straight over. And coming up to 17 minutes gone here is a game we've dominated, to be honest. Lots of possession, creating a few chances, but not scoring, and hopefully that won't come back to cost us dearly if we don't take our domination to full effect. But with 20 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Half an hour gone here, still 0-0. Still very much in control of this game. 62% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target. Definitely in control, but just haven't got that goal we need. I think if we did take the lead here, we could go on and really finish this game off, but Dundalk holding on strong. 35 minutes gone here, 0-0. Oh, I thought that was half time. It's actually a corner. Comes in Sean Brennan, headed in. Nico Jones just on half time, heads us ahead. It's first goal for us, and he heads it home to put us ahead. Actually thought it was half time coming up, but it was a corner kick highlight, and what a corner it was from Sean Brennan. Picks out Nico Jones, and he heads it home straight past the Dundalk keeper. First goal for him, and a very important goal for us because we've dominated this first half. There is half time now. I was just saying, we've dominated this first half but not scored. But just on half time, Nico Jones puts us ahead, and that puts us in a very strong position for the second half here at Oriel Park. Second half kicks off here, and with that domination of the first half and taking the lead, in a great position now to go on and seal 3 points here and a big win away from home in a tough game against Dundalk. And it really would be a good response to that shock defeat to Galway. But as I said, we're dominating possession, creating shots, and with 5 minutes gone off this second half, it is 1-0 to us. Dundalk here with a free kick, hitting it, takes the shot, Canate saves it, and Lamb then clears it. It was an ambitious effort, but Canate got there, and now McGlennon clears it to Tommy Lonergan, who hasn't done much in this game, so let's hope he can get involved more, but he loses the ball there, and that's the end of the highlight. Yeah, an ambitious shot there from Dundalk, but Canate done well. Here come Dundalk again, building up from the back. Can we put a bit of pressure on them? Simply got through there far too easily. Sean Brennan gets back though. Can we hold on here? Coffey shoots, Coffey scores. That's a brilliant goal, I have to say. That's a man who has scored a lot of goals against us over the 4 seasons we've been here, and that is probably the best of them, and that is against the run of play really with the way we've dominated. Dundalk have started strong, I have to say, in the second half. You see it here, edge of the box, gets the time to turn. Jones wasn't close enough. Canate couldn't do much about it. 1-1 here, and we'll need to respond again. Ball over the top, but Dundalk cut out, and here is Steedman taking control of it, and he passed back to Harvey O'Brien, who's come on for Nico Jones. Alex Dunn plays the ball over the top for McGlennon. Keane Murphy's in there. Keane Murphy off the bench and absolutely fluffs his line there. That should have been a tap in for Keane Murphy, but he completely miskicked the ball, and that was a gilt-edged chance to put us ahead again. Huge miss from Keane Murphy there, and it stays 1-1. Lamb here with a free kick to Sloggett, and he brings it forward, plays it out to George Gittow, who's just come on, as has Cameron Ledwidge on the left wing, or left back. Ball over the top for Keane Murphy. That's, great chance again for Keane Murphy. Took it first time, maybe could have took it down. Again, it's a chance goes a begging. We are in control of this game, we just need that goal. But with 22 minutes left, it is still 1-1. Dundalk have the ball here, trying to get out of their defence. We've made a slight change to our tactics and have decided to go more direct. As you can see here with that ball to Sean Brennan, he's through. Can he pick out Keane Murphy? Oh, he went for the shot. probably should have crossed it to Keane Murphy there, and that was a good chance again. As I said, we've changed our tactics slightly. We've gone more direct for the last 15 minutes, and with 12 minutes to go, still 1-1, still searching for that goal. Throw in for us here. George Githow will take it. Can we create a chance? Slog it back to Githow. Crosses it in towards Keane Murphy. Heads it home. Brilliant. We've deserved that. We've been the best team here by a country mile. And Keane Murphy had missed 2 big chances. He didn't miss a third. Well worked goal for us there. Came from the throw in here. Githow and Slog it linking up a 1-2. Then a good cross in. And Keane Murphy heading it home. And puts us ahead with 5 minutes or 4 minutes to go plus injury time. Tight offside. Not a care do I give whether he was onside or offside. We need these 3 points, and with 2 minutes to go we are 2-1 up. 2 minutes into 5 minutes of injury time, holding on to the lead here in a game. As I said, we've been the best team by a mile, dominate possession, so many shots. We have an XG of 2.04. We missed so many chances, good chances, but it looks like we're going to get the win, and indeed we do. That's a great win for us. Responding to them levelling it up, we got the breakthrough eventually through Keane Murphy. A big 3 points. We have a quick look at the league table here. See, that moves us up to second now, 5 points behind Watford. Did Watford lose? Watford lost to Bohemians, so that's an even bigger 3 points now, because we've closed the gap to 5 with 2 games in hand, and we have to play them. That's a big win for us. A good start to this double header. Now we have a 3-day break before we take on Cork City at home, so let's get to the lineup for that game. So here we are, back in action 3 days later from that Dundalk game, and just a couple of changes to the team to bring in some fresh legs. Some players were really struggling for fitness after that game, so we've made a couple of changes. George Githow is in at right back, Cameron Ledwidge in at left back, so we've changed our full backs to give a bit of freshness at the back. So it'll be Kanate in goals, Githow, Lamb, Jones and Ledwidge as the back 4, Sloggett, Steedman and Dimitru staying as the midfield 3. Dylan Duffy comes in on the right as Conor McGlennon was really tired, Malonga on the left as Sean Brennan also retired, and Keane Murphy starts up front just to give him his chance up front. He's in good form, and also it gives us fresh legs up front, so we'll be a bit stronger hopefully up front. We've a fresh front 3, so that hopefully will help us create lots of chances. So that's the team. Let's get to the game. Cork City at home. Kicked off here at the UCD Bowl in this game against Cork City, which would be another great win to get, and it really would keep us very much in the title race, and hopefully we can do that. The changes hopefully won't affect the team, and if anything will help us improve, as we have an early highlight here. Ledwidge playing a free kick to Malonga, Jones, Sloggett, Lamb passing it around nicely here. Githow, can he create something? He passed it to Dylan Duffy. Duffy cuts back as he brings the ball forward over the top towards Malonga. Can't get there. Cork cut it out. That's back with their keeper. He kicks it long. Should be our ball here. Jones heads it down. Steedman. Ledwidge plays it forward towards Malonga. He wins the header back to Steedman. Plays it over the top for Dimitri's through. Dimitru. Oh, good save from their keeper. Good play all round there though. Here's Ledwidge. And that's the end of the highlight. Good play all round there. Created the chance and forcing a good save out of their keeper. That's a good start to see for us with 5 minutes gone. 0-0 here. Goal kick for Cork City. Hit long. Can our centre backs win it? Can. Jones heads it down. Malonga gets on it. Loses it though unfortunately. And it's Cork City bringing the ball forward. Ball over the top. And Lamb could have let that go to Kanate. He didn't, but George Githow, oh, he's beaten to it. Here come Cork. Sloggett gets a foot in. We got a foot in there 3 or 4 times, and still Cork City won it. Thankfully it's offside. We really got away with one there because we won the ball back a few times, and then Cork just got it back, created the chance, but thankfully it's offside. And 10 minutes gone here. 0-0. Just gone to half an hour gone here, and another game we're very much in control of. Almost 70% possession. We've had a number of shots and we're very much in control, but again we haven't got that breakthrough, and hopefully we can. We definitely have lots of the ball, so hopefully we can turn that into a goal very soon. 10 minutes left of this first half. It is still 0-0. Throw in here. Ledwidge back to Jones. Plays it to Sloggett. Lamb passing it around nicely here. This is what we've been doing all game, dominating possession. Ledwidge plays it over the top towards Keane Murphy. Too far for Keane to get to. It's with the Cork City goalkeeper, and he will probably kick it long as they've been doing that any chance they got. That's what they've done. And Jones will take that down nicely. Plays it to Ledwidge. bringing it forward, crossfield ball to the other full back in Githow. He calms things down. Dylan Duffy back to Githow, nice 1-2, and we are dominating possession, passing it around nicely. Now we need to just get that killer ball, but we lose the ball. And here come Cork City. Are they going to hit us on the break? Again, ball over the top, O'Sullivan through. Ooh, fires it over. That would have been a sucker punch goal, but we get away with it. Dominating the ball, but not creating much there in that highlight. And with 5 minutes to go second half, it stays 0-0. Into injury time here at the end of the first half, and it looks like it's going to be 0-0 at half time, and indeed it is. We've dominated that first half, not created that big chance to take. We've had shots, 8 shots, 3 on target, 68% possession, an XG of 0.81. We've dominated this game. We should be ahead. We're not. It's 0-0. Let's get to the second half. Second half kicks off here. Can we make the breakthrough? It's another game where we've been in control of, and we'll be disappointed to drop points here now when we're playing so well. Early highlight though here with Ledwich with a throw in. Back to Sloggett. Can he create something? Gets the ball over to Githow, who's free, but he goes back to Lamb. Back to Sloggett. Lots of passing around, which is good to see us in control, but now can we create and break down Cork City? They have a lot of men back. Malonga takes on his man, doesn't get across in. Disappointing, and Cork clear their lines straight to Ledwich though. He kicks it straight back to goalkeeper, and not a lot of quality on show there. Jones down to Ledwich, plays the ball over the top and back to their keeper. Please tell me that's not the highlight. Here come Cork City kicking it long, and Lamb heads that down. Dylan Duffy, can he create something? He can. Plays the ball over the top. Cian Murphy's through. Cian Murphy slots it home. Brilliant finish from Cian Murphy. Oh, he's offside. Oh, that's that's a real letdown. Was a brilliant finish though, to be fair. But both had goals disallowed now, and 5 minutes gone of this second half. It remains 0-0. Just hit the hour mark here. Still 0-0. We've made a couple of substitutions. McGlennon and Sean Brennan have come on the wings. Jack Keeney's come on for Dimitru, who is really struggling in this game. But we still haven't made the breakthrough. Still dominating possession. Let's hope we can find a goal from somewhere. But 25 minutes to go, it's 0-0 here. Coming up to 15 minutes left of this game, we've made a couple of changes here. Tommy Lonergan has come on, Dara Keane has come on, and we've changed our tactics slightly. We've gone with 3 at the back, pushed Steedman into an advanced playmaker behind Tommy Lonergan, and we're trying to go for this game now, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Still 0-0 here with 12 minutes left. Highlight here as George Githow has a throw in, and he passes it to Lamb. What can he do with the ball here? Plays it forward. Tommy Lonergan wins the header. Back to Dara Keane. Plays the ball over the top. Tommy Lonergan's through. Can he finish? Tommy Lonergan. Oh, he fires it over. Big chance created. Big chance missed there by Tommy Lonergan. 10 minutes to go. Still 0-0. Coming into injury time here, and it is still 0-0. And looks like it's going to be a draw here for us. The only positive really is that Waterford have also drawn 0-0, as have Derry. So only St Pat's of the teams around us are going to win. They'll move up to second, as you can see in the league table. We'll drop down to third, but still only 5 points behind. Although we have a highlight here. Could we snatch a late winner? Lamb heads it down. Brennan. Cork City are the ones bringing it forward. It would be a disaster here if we concede. Can we hold on? Ball over the top. Lamb. Oh, what's he doing? Lamb. He's giving it. Oh, that's an absolute disaster. Lamb. No need to make that clearance. Ball was coming straight to Kanate. Oh, it's a disaster for us. That could be so costly. If we look at it here, Cork City had the ball. It was ball over the top. It's going straight to Kanate. Lamb just clears it. He actually plays a brilliant pass to the Cork City man. He is an open goal. And that is a disaster for us, because that is a defeat now. And we'll lose ground a little bit on everyone around us. And it's just been a disappointing night, because we've been completely in control of this game. And we're going to lose. And it's going to be, yep, it's going to be points dropped. Looked like we're going to at least take a point until that mistake from Andrew Lamb. Terrible mistake. A game we completely dominated possession, lots of shots, an XG of 1.38, and we don't score. And just so costly that could be. And that's 2 defeats in our last 3 games. In a little bit of a slump. Let's hope we can respond in the games to come. So there we have it. After that defeat, we stay in 3rd position in the league. We are 6 points behind Waterford and 3 points behind St Pat's, but we have 2 games in hand on them, and we have 2 games in hand on Derry as well, who are level on points with us, so not a disaster, but really disappointing. We played so well actually, it's just we didn't have that killer instinct to finish the game off with a goal that Tommy Lonergan missed. Keane Murphy had a couple of misses too, I think. But yeah, disappointing, but still very much in the hunt for a title race. And with that in mind, the next episode we're going to come back for is our first meeting this season with Waterford, and we'll also play Bohemians in the second game of the doubleheader. We play Galway in between that, before the Waterford game, a revenge game hopefully for us after that shock defeat. We need to respond after losing to Cork as well, so hopefully we go into the next episode after beating Galway and taking on Waterford, who are top of the table, and close that gap hopefully with a win if we can pull it off in the next episode. If you did enjoy today's video, please drop it a like. It will really help the video to be seen more and the channel to grow. It's been growing nicely over the last while, so let's hope we can continue that. If you want to follow the University Challenge, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have missed anything and want to catch up on it, there's a playlist on the channel and it will appear on screen at some stage here towards the end of this video. And until that next video, when we take on Waterford and Bohemians, please take it easy.